Hello, hello, my lovely Pisces. How are you? Thank you so much for being here. Okay. We're going to do a 9-card spread with significators. Pisces, Pisces, Pisces. There's a lot happening, isn't there? There is a lot happening. Whoa, whoa. For everybody, not just for you. Significators for each row for Pisces. Significators for each row for Pisces. Okay. I was getting a little worried. You're definitely fighting within yourself about something. 5 of Wands. Internal battles. Feeling very pressured. This is self-pressure. You're putting a lot of pressure on yourself for something. Oh, no. 7 of Wands. Wow, not self-pressure. This has to do with your barriers are up. You're actually trying to kind of fend off all of this stuff that's coming towards you. You're feeling very overwhelmed. Remember when I said a lot is happening? For real, Pisces, a lot is happening in your world. For everybody, because we've got all these planets in Capricorn, right? And when Saturn comes home to Capricorn, it's like karmic retribution. I mean, Capricorn rules Saturn, and Capricorns are the one sign in the zodiac that know no matter how they feel, no matter what's going on, they have to just keep going, one foot in front of the other. No matter what else is happening around them, they know that's the only road to success. That's why so many Capricorns achieve a great deal of success in their latter years in their life, because they just keep plugging away every single day. All right? Now, why am I saying that? Why did I talk so much about Capricorn? Well, Pisces, it's because when Saturn comes home to Capricorn, it's now as if their ruler comes home and says, here, you've been working so hard and you deserve this now. It's like not karmic retribution, it's like it's karmic, you know. You're finally going to get what you deserve. If you haven't been working, if you've been sneaky, if you've been lying, if you've been a good person, if you've been hardworking, whatever you've been is now manifesting. So I'm not saying that this means that you have you're getting karmic retribution, but you're feeling very pressured. You know, a little bit feeling like you possibly could be running out of time in some aspects. You're feeling like everybody needs something from you. You feel like everybody wants to do something with you. Everybody needs something from you. A lot of pressure. Pressure. Okay, we have the Star. Again, King of Cups. You're not feeling, you feel like, oh, okay, you're feeling totally out of sorts. There is more you can do. You can handle this, Pisces. You can handle this, all right? But there's a new beginning that you possibly have been wanting to start. You kind of feel like you're unable to at this point in time, at this juncture, all right? You're feeling a lot of sorts. The Star is very important for you this month, because this means you have to maintain faith and hope and belief that you can, one, get through this without turning to the dark side, right? Without becoming manipulative and vindictive and deceitful, all right? Maintain faith and hope in yourself and in others. This Star is very important for you this month. Why? Well, let's talk about it, okay? We've got the 8 of Pentacles. You may be realizing that you needed to focus a lot more than you have been. Needed to do more work a few more hours each day, stay a little bit more focused, all right, instead of going into hermit mode. Okay, you may have realized this, and you're kind of thinking to yourself, oh crap, I'm not ready for this, or I haven't been doing the work, and now it's like coming down to the wire and the work needs to be done. The reason why I said that about this card is, yes, this card is reversed, but look, we have reciprocity, the Hierophant reversed, the 9 of Swords. This is you being in your mind saying, oh crap, I'm doing this to myself, I may have really messed up. And then we have this Knight of Swords, this like, I have to hurry and do it. I have to hurry and get this. I have to hurry and say that, or hurry and make, hurry and do something. So then it all works out okay. So maintain faith and hope that it can be done, okay? Instead of going internal and being angry at yourself and then taking it out on others, okay? But I worry about this energy with you, Pisces. I really do, because when you can go into these dark places, you can really go into these dark places, and this is something that you have to work out yourself. You can pull in other people, okay? The Hierophant has to do with tradition. It has to do with seeking counsel, seeking guidance from experts in whatever, right? Seeing a counselor, seeing a religious leader of some sort, could be talking to a parent, but this is reversed. So you still can do that, definitely, but with this being reversed, they're not going to tell you anything you don't already know. And so you've got to really lighten up on yourself, okay? Don't take it as hard as you're making it out to be in your mind. And not even in your mind, in your soul, right? You're feeling this really uneasy, oh crap, like I'm not really prepared for this right now. I didn't prepare for this. I messed. Don't let those thoughts get to you, okay? Because when they get to you and you give up on your goodness and your ability to really connect with others and be a problem solver and a unifier, okay, you can go dark, and then that's not good for anybody, especially for you, Pisces, because you need things and you love things to be flowing and fluid. Okay? You need that connectedness on all things. Now, let's step back for a minute and say that's not the case. Let's say this is a love scenario and you're dealing with an air sign, okay, or possibly an earth sign. They're going crazy right now. They're not in a good place, all right? And maybe what's really needed is reciprocity, okay? Equal give, equal take, understanding, okay? Money could be an issue. But what this card is saying here, being upright, Pisces, is that if they need you to give, then give. If they're needing you to be generous with your time or with your money or with your energy, then do it. Right? Let's talk about this Hermit. We've got Hermit mode going on. We have the Sun, so we've got all these positive cards here and all of this strife here. All of this uneasiness, all of this stress, right? All of this needing something to start fresh, all of this needing a new beginning. Everybody's needing that from you right now, Pisces. And it's stressing you to the hilt. Okay, so don't retreat. And if you must retreat, keep some perspective that it's really okay. There can be reciprocity. There can be equality. And giving is the answer, not retreating. Opening up. Again, we have the Sun here. This is the most positive card in all of the tarot. It has to do with illumination, seeing and being seen. Again, being available, not retreating. All right, being available, not pushing away. Okay, being open, not sneaky and hiding. Okay. We have the Knight of Pentacles here, reverse, which means something's not moving forward. You're not ready to move something forward. You're not ready to start that stability. You're not really ready to offer that. That is what needs to be offered. You're not ready yet. Okay? Again, you're not ready, I think, because you really weren't as prepared as you thought you were going to be or wanted to be. That's why we're here. Okay? I'm not blaming you at all. Like, we all go through this. But this is a moment for you, Pisces, where you can really step back and say, what can I do now to get the best possible outcome? Because there's such beautiful cards here. There's such positive, enlightening, wonderful energy here on the flip side, as long as you don't retreat too much. Okay, we are going to pull clarifiers on this. And again, look, we've got a victory here, and we have strength here. Strength, which has to do with self-concept. It has to do with self-esteem, confidence, okay, support system. These people are supporting you. You're pushing them away. They need something from you, but it's because they know that you can provide it. Okay, there's a great deal of victory here. But be careful. And again, I'm really kind of thinking, if this is a love reading for you and you're dealing with an air sign, they're losing it. Okay, and they need your strength. Now, if you want to fully walk away, but they're not playing fair at all. Okay, this is sneaky behavior, lying, cheating, stealing, okay, trying to get away with something, trying to one-up you, which could be the reason why you're feeling all of this. But step back from it and realize and really talk about or try to get out of them what is needed, because it could be they need your confidence. They need you to be confident in them. Something's happening where they're very, very, very angry. Okay, if you're dealing with an Aquarius, Libra, or a Gemini, there's some sneakiness going on there, but I don't think it's to be vindictive, right? They think they're being vindictive, but really it's just out of hurt, right? They're just kind of reacting to you pulling away, all right? Let's pull some clarifiers. Let's clarify this Hermit. Please clarify the Hermit for Pisces. Please clarify the Hermit. It's also made all of this, okay, if this is somebody else doing this, okay, it's impacting your ability to focus. Okay, but it's going to be okay. But really, if it is impacting your ability to focus, recognize that, and that should shift things around. Okay, Knight of Wands, yes. Okay, instead of retreating, go out and about. Okay, if they need you or you need you to be very social, to be very available, to be very with the situation. Let's clarify this Knight of Pentacles too. Please clarify this Knight of Pentacles. Okay, this has to do with playing fair, okay? This has to do with you playing fair. This has to, you're not ready to offer or to level up with somebody or to make a stable movement forward or even a conversation with them until you know that they're playing fair. Right now, they're not playing fair. Okay, it's really bothering you. It's really getting to you. You need that from them, but keep in mind, they probably also need that from you. So instead of moving away from each other, you really need to move towards each other. And I feel like before they can move towards you, they need you to move towards them in a positive way. Let's clarify this Seven of Swords. Please clarify this Seven of Swords for Pisces. And please leave your comments below. I'm really curious what this means for you, because it's really impacting you. The Emperor, this is somebody that likes control. We've got a controlling energy here. Okay, they're being very controlling, and they're being very angry. And they're not playing fair. Okay, so keep in mind, what do they need from you? What's going to happen here? But very angry. Please clarify this King of Swords. Why is the King of Swords reversed for Pisces? What's going on with this King of Swords? Okay. They are angry because they feel like all the good feelings are gone. Okay? Not necessarily the good feelings of love, but the feelings of warmth and safety and, you know, back when things used to be really good. Okay, they're feeling like that's gone, and they're not feeling safe. This nostalgic feelings are gone, and they're turning. Outcome messages for Pisces. Outcome messages in Pisces. Again, too, with all this energy, all these energies in Capricorn, those things do have to deal with making the moves, taking the steps, right? Executing the plan. And it can feel very forceful, right? Saturn makes us do it, all right? And then if we don't, the repercussions come. So you could be feeling very pressured by all this need to do something. Okay, Justice is Three of Cups, and then we have the World reversed. All of these are reversed. Things are not going well. You're not feeling like you want to be social. You're feeling like you're not getting what you want. Things aren't turning out in your favor. Stay tuned, okay? Stay tuned. All right, we have the Five of Cups here, Pisces. This has to do with poverty, feeling left out in the cold. Two people both not doing what's best for each other or themselves. So again, step back. What do they need from you? Because they need something from you. And instead of having your defenses up, move towards them and then see what happens. Then you'll be able to reassess, okay? All right, I love you, Pisces. Bye. And happy birthday.